Lost. That's the first sentence.
Oh no.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay.
Let's try this again. So,
Yeah.
first time
Was a hit. It was we nailed it right on
we nailed
the
it
head.
first try.
Yeah.
But accidentally on time lapse.
On time lapse. So
if you want to go to our Instagram and watch this hilarious time lapse of us thinking that we're recording this intro,
yeah.
it's there.
You can watch 10 seconds of the whole intro and outro.
Golf claps.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, this week we've got a really cool. Let's get back into it.
Okay.
This week
1,
was
2, 3.
Yeah.
What's up, Noblesville?
Episode 6.
That's right. Awesome.
Yeah.
So
we figured out. Now, second time we know it was episode 6.
Yes, it is episode 6.
Okay, so this week we got the chance to do something really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Indiana State Police Alliance is an alliance for all the state troopers here in Indy and all over the state.
And nationwide.
Yeah, so but the Indiana chapter, I
Yes.
should say, my parents actually host a bass fishing tournament
Yeah.
for all the troopers.
And it's really well put on.
Yes, it ran very well.
yeah.
Your parents did a great job.
I'm really excited for them. So
Yeah.
this was the 6th year, and it's in Geist every year.
Yeah.
In June. So if you do see just a ton of like police boats or not police boats, but trucks, or like one day in June it looks ridiculous on Geist, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So,
And there's a ton of fishermen out there, and you're like, what is happening?
so this tournament is maxed out every year. It's 70 boats and then 2 fishermen. So like you were saying, 140 fishermen.
And the only reason it's 70, Chip says, is because
Of the lot size.
parking lot. So it could be bigger if it
Yeah.
had a bigger parking lot.
Yep.
So anyway, enjoy that. Watch it. If you're listening, listen to it. And if you watch it, you're going to get a whole bunch of really cool photos. Maddie's going to have some photos on
And
there
some
and
footage, yep.
footage of the guys coming in and weighing their stuff.
Yep.
And
It was cool to be a part
It
of
was
it. I was
very
glad to
cool.
show you guys that part of kind of what my family's
yeah,
done.
I mean, it
Yeah.
just ran so smoothly. Lisa has it down.
Yeah.
And Chip,
I'm
so.
glad I got married into your family, but it's nice to pull you over too.
Yeah.
What my
Yeah.
mom does sometimes.
So it was
Yeah, I
really
love your
nice.
mom.
Yeah,
We're on
and
Facebook
She loves you guys too.
with each
yeah.
other, and it's always hard.
She'll
to-
call me and be like, "Did you see what Maddie posted? She's awesome."
Yeah, same. I love
All
your
right,
mom.
so take a look at this. We interviewed Corey, who's head of the Police Alliance, and then Chip is my stepdad, and he tells us his something master detective. He's
Yes.
yeah,
pretty cool,
which
yeah.
is a pretty cool. It's a cool name.
You don't
Cool
want to
name.
be doing any drugs, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll smell it.
No.
Yes.
So, anyways,
Check it out.
Check out the clip.
All right, fam. What's up? We are.
What's up, Noblesville?
What's up,
We're
Noblesville?
out in Geist
This
today.
is kind of a different episode.
Yeah, we're out here in the wild today.
We're not necessarily in Noblesville, but we're still Hamilton County, and we wanted to bring you to an event that I'm a part of every year, bringing the family into it this year. Well,
Yep.
my family's always a part of it. So we're talking with Corey Martin today. This is the, what is it? The
Annual-
State Police Alliance
Annual.
bass fishing tournament, and it's always here at Geist.
Okay, get that all right. So say it all together. What is it?
The Indiana State Police Alliance Bass Fishing Tournament.
All right.
Woo! There it is. Yeah. Okay, so just wanted to take a second and recognize this event that's held every year supporting our police officers.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all of the officers that are part of the Police Alliance. So Corey and I go way back.
We do.
Since 5 years old.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
crazy.
Just
Yeah.
little babies.
I know.
But now you're the president of the Alliance.
Executive director. We
Exec-
have we
okay.
have a president.
Okay, well, I'm just giving you a promotion.
That's fair. Yeah. I am promoted, so Scott, step aside. I guess. There you go.
There we go. Okay, tell us so what's your position then?
The executive director, so essentially leading the day-to-day of the alliance. We have 3 companies: a security company, a foundation, and a membership benevolent organization.
Oh, nice.
And the benevolent organization is really what we're doing today, representing 1,115 state troopers from around the state.
Oh, wow.
In all 92 counties. We have 700 retirees as well that are members, and so over 2,000 people. Quite a few are here today.
Yeah, this is always a huge tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to look us all in the show notes will be all the links to everything so that you can see all the fishermen and everything.
Yeah,
So,
we'll have some photos. So it's open to state troopers. So if you're a part of Indiana State Police. So then what's the alliance for? I guess why would a state trooper want to be a part of the alliance?
Yeah, it's really what we classify as a non-union, because it's a non-union state, but we do everything a union would do. So we represent state troopers. We have a legal defense fund that represents them in line of duty situations. One of our biggest things is a benevolence fund that I alluded to a little bit, but we actually offer now, we increased it, a $50,000 death benefit. If there's a line of duty death, it goes to the beneficiary
Love
immediately, no
that.
questions asked. Which unfortunately we've had to use as recent as Bo Stephen up in Lafayette. And so that was a very surreal moment for me to deliver a check to the wife and the family. I mean,
that gave me chills.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
That's what the organization stands for, and that's what we believe in, and that's why I come to work every day to fight for that benefit and support troopers. So
I love it so
we never have
much.
to use it, but
Yeah.
it's good it's there.
It's good it's there, especially for the family and the wives and stuff. That
Yeah,
have
and
to...
the kids. I mean, man, what a great organization.
it is. It's a phenomenal organization.
And so,
Tell us a little bit about today's events, I guess.
Yeah,
So what's kind of going on?
I'm lucky because Chip and Lisa Ayers run it. They run the show. So I just show up and shake hands. It's awesome. But no, there's a lot of work behind the scenes. And today is really the 10% that you see. The 90%'s done before. And so what you see behind us in this lovely truck here is...
in my mom's truck.
Exactly, are all the gifts and the giving, the corporate giving, the support from the communities, not just in Indiana, but around the country. Lucas Oil comes in. I mean, we sent a letter to them. They're in California. And so there's a lot of support for this tournament. So the people fishing too, I mean, it spans from road troopers who have been on the road for a couple years all the way to Matt Bilkey, who's second or third in command on the state police. I mean, so you've got this whole spectrum of people attending this, and it's actually scaled beyond just state police. I think even local law enforcement from other agencies and some sheriff's deputies.
Basically, if you're on a boat and you have two people to a boat, one of them has to be an officer.
Yeah.
And so what time did they start this morning?
5 a.m.
Yeah.
I think it was early.
So they're out here early.
Super.
And it's
so
1 o'clock.
Rolling in here with their big catches.
And then
Cool.
so there's prizes, or we'll talk to Chip about what the prizes are and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because this is a competition, right? So they're going out there and trying to get the biggest fish, right?
Yeah,
okay.
That's a nice day for them.
Definitely.
So every June, if you're driving on Oleo here and you see all these bass fishermen, this is what it's for. And we just want to bring attention to, what the Alliance is, the meaning behind it, and say thanks to all of our state troopers.
And just a huge shout out to you guys.
And thank you, Corey.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
It's always nice to catch up after once a year, after graduating.
Most definitely.
And where do you live now?
Up in Whitestown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not far.
Yeah.
That's great.
So.
All right.
To the north side.
Yeah. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. We were we both left Whiteland, but it's all right.
We still love it.
All right.
We're gonna roll Chip in here.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
Thanks, Corey.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Thanks, Corey.
Mom, you too. We're back here. This is Chip Ayers.
Yes.
What's your title with the state police?
I am a master trooper detective.
I knew. So he's up there. You just celebrated your 20.
No, I'm not. I'm kind of low, but just turned 26 years.
26 years.
Yeah.
So, woo!
Yeah.
So, little special for me is my stepdad.
Yeah.
So
That's
thankful
bigger role there. Yeah.
he and my mom put this together every year. So like Corey said, like this exciting part, you'll be able to see the boats are coming out now, but this is only the 10%. They put this together for a whole year beforehand, and so
planning for 2022 will start this evening or tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it starts, and it takes a year to get it there.
How many boats did you have this year?
This year we had a full field of 70, which is what we're allowed. But we did have a couple teams that couldn't make it because as police officers, one had to be in court and one had to be had something else going on, so they had to back out at the last minute. But normally we
it's grown every year.
Yeah, it's the marina here limits because of parking. We can only have 70 boats.
Okay.
And so there's just room for parking for 70, so we're limited to 70. And for the past this is our 6th year. For the past 3 years, we've been at max capacity every year.
Yeah. So if someone wants to get in for next year, what would they do?
Well, what will happen is early January, usually the first week or so, there we will announce the date.
Okay.
It's usually mid-June. It's usually through the week because
and there's a Facebook page that we can
there's
link
a
to.
Facebook page, Indiana State Police Bass Tournament Facebook page, Indiana State Police Alliance Bass Tournament Facebook page. Follow that page, smash that button, follow page, and when that comes out and that entry form pops on there with that date, I will tell you that it's usually mid-June.
Yeah.
And that's a state police type thing because we have the 500
Yes.
and we have the state fair, and so we got to kind of wedge things in between.
Because they work those.
We work those things. A lot of our troopers are assigned there. So we usually do June, and we do it through the middle of the week because it's easier for police officers to get away than on weekends when they need us the most out on the road.
Yes.
So what kind of it's a tournament? So what are they trying to win here? Biggest fish?
That most weight we let them weigh in 5 bass. The bass have a minimum size of 14 inches, and so they can bring 5 in. They have to be 14 inches at least, and we pay most. The winners are determined by the most weight, and also the single largest fish wins an award. So today the single largest fish will win $700. Wow! And the first place will win close to $1,000.
Wow, that's awesome.
But bigger thing for us is just getting the guys together.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
of course.
Because they come from all over the state.
Yeah, we've got teams today from as far as Toledo, Ohio, Paducah, Kentucky. We have about 75 over the years. We've had 75 to 80 different departments show up. We've drawn folks from police officers from as far as Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan. They come from all over to take part.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And then we have a lot of big name sponsors, so we'll shout out to all the sponsors.
Yeah, I actually have to write them down so I don't forget them because
Yeah.
if y'all know me, my memory's not the best. But some of our sponsors, not to let them go, Lucas Oil, Bass Pro Shop in Clarksville, the Outdoorsman in Greenwood, Indiana, Magnolia Healthcare, Caldwell Gravel Service, Caesars Casino, Dick's Sporting Goods, Ray's Trash Service in Central Indiana, Green Cycle Landscaping, John Repenting. Obviously, we couldn't do this without State Police Alliance.
Yes.
Without them, we would be nowhere. So, and then without our other folks out there that help support us, Steve Hansen with Brownies Marine comes up, puts in that. You guys are here to help us. We're on a shoestring. Straight up, we're on a shoestring budget. So this is put together for that. So,
but if we're here to get the guys together and say thanks to them.
Yeah, exactly. And this is had a guy tell me the other day. He said, what I like about this tournament, he said, is every day I have to go to work and make decisions. And they're life and death.
Yeah.
He said, here, I can go fishing. And all I have to do is the guy says, hey, go fish over there. Hey, cast right there. He says, I don't have to make decisions. He said it's good.
Oh.
So, good thing to have.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good thing to get your mind off of all the things that you're dealing with on a day-to-day.
But it's
Stress reliever here.
it is. It's just a good time. So.
Yeah.
But we appreciate
Thanks
you guys being
for
here.
talking with us.
That's
Thanks
okay.
so much.
We'll
Thank
look
you.
forward to
Stay
it.
with
You
us.
guys enjoy yourselves.
All right, I'll hold that for you. So once again, we'd like to thank all of our state troopers and
across
all the
the
police
nation.
officers.
It sounds like.
Yeah,
It's grown really big.
Yeah, this is
pretty
really
cool.
cool to be a part of. We are going to be posting pictures and stuff on our Facebook page, showing you guys the event as well as
I'll see if I can link to some of these sponsors too. I'll try and get that from Chip and see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe because that's a big deal that they come and help, and you can see all these are going to be gifts that are handed out. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
good.
so yeah, it'll be a good time, and you guys will see all the stuff. I'm sure we'll be videotaping some extra content for you guys to see us walking around. I'll be taking pictures today, so we'll add
we're gonna
those
get
in
nice
there as
and
well.
sunburned on this cloudy day.
Yeah.
we
Oh
sprayed
yeah.
down.
Well, of course
I didn't.
it was overcast, and
I
I
brought
said
it in my car. So
it was overcast, and I said, "Oh, it's a perfect day to take pictures." And then the sun comes out, and I'm like, "Great, we're getting burnt today."
Yeah,
So
I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was actually a really cool experience. I think we're going to kind of talk about a little bit what we liked and stuff, but it was really fun. Everybody was having a blast. They have like food and stuff there that was really good.
We had Dan's Fish Fry from Huntington. They come down. He's been open since like 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't get to. We already ate before we came there, but it looked really good.
And I took all the leftovers home. We all had it for dinner because it was delicious.
Oh yeah,
and there was prizes, and we want to congratulate all the guys that got the big prizes.
Yeah, so the different ones is like the big bass, whoever has the biggest bass, and then also prizes for the most weight
of the 5 fish.
And there's like major contributors to this tournament. Bass Pro Shop just donates tons of stuff. Lucas Oil sends tons of stuff, like gun and fishing stuff. Daiwa sends a reel every year, like a really expensive fishing reel.
They sent 2 this year.
And some rods.
Yeah, I think almost everybody could have left there with something.
Well, that's why they do the Lucas Oil and the Bass Pro stuff is they draw, boats, and you can leave with something.
You will leave with something.
Is based on your weight. Like there's cash prizes. There was a lot of money going into it.
They also did like 2 nights in a casino.
At Caesars.
Like that.
Yeah,
that was cool because that was
Oh yeah, so they put a lot of work into it. Go to the Facebook group if you want to know some more information about it. Indiana State Police Alliance Bass Fishing Tournament, or there's just a normal Alliance page too.
We'll have all those links in our show notes.
Yeah, and then my mom will be having the sign up for next year's tournament. It'll roll out in January.
Yeah. So you guys get on it now. Like you got to jump on it.
But you got to be a state trooper, or you have to be a friend of a state.
Or you have to be affiliated. Or one of the fishermen has to be a trooper. Yeah.
So it's really cool. So congratulations. It was awesome, and thanks for letting us be a part of it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Oh, and keep a lookout for next week. We've got a really cool
episode
coming. We're coming back local. I know we were only at Geist this week, but we'll have a Noblesville little farm that we're gonna go to, and she's a florist, and we get to go.
We met her at the Peony Festival. And we're gonna be actually meeting quite a few of the people that were at the Peonies Festival here over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I got a cute little farmer's bouquet from her at the Peony Festival, and then we stayed in touch, and so she's gonna show us around her farm.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. So stay tuned.
Yes. Thanks, friends.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3. Boom.